Hi everyone, welcome back. I am so sorry for the lack of uploading, the lack of posting anywhere. The beginning of the year got absolutely crazy. I had a ton of stuff planned to upload, to film, and it didn't happen. Life got in the way. I accidentally sent things that were supposed to come to me to my Korean address, and so I'm having to wait on all of that. But it's all good. Hopefully I will be on a little bit more of a regular schedule now. And I have a new collecting account on Instagram that doesn't have a lot of posts because things happen. But today I thought this would be a fun video to see some different collections I have. So I'm going to be putting these cards away. They were originally going to be in A4s or A5s. They're going in A4s. A5 binders, but I think there's too many for that. But these are collections that aren't collections. So I either started collecting the group or the person or whatever, and I've decided to stop collecting, but I don't want to get rid of the cards. Or I'm still debating if I'm going to continue collecting, or I've picked up the collection, dropped it, picked it back up, dropped it, and I'm picking it back up again, or the collection is just kind of like a low priority because I do have my alts and stuff, and so I put them obviously first, getting their cards, and so I just don't have. None of these are completed for like a single album or anything. So these are just very mismatched, kind of random groups of cards, but they need a home. I may get rid of them eventually, but as of right now, I'm keeping all of these cards, so that's why I'm putting them away. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, let me know. This is kind of, I feel like it's kind of odd, almost, just because, well, it's not really like putting away a collection and I'm going to continue collecting, but I haven't said I'm not collecting any of these groups anymore, except maybe one, but I'll talk about that. Everyone else I kind of want to collect, but maybe just super casually. Like very casually. So let's start with the girl groups. All right, so I hope the glare isn't too bad. It has been so stormy that I have to use my light, which I always use my light because where I live it's really always dark no matter how bright it is outside. It's really weird. But this is my binder for Twice. Now, I don't know who I want to collect from Twice, so I just kind of keep my pulls. I buy albums. So that's just, it's another mismatched collection, kind of. But for Blackpink, this is probably the collection I am most sad about, that I'm not as focused on. So maybe I'll change that. But Jennie is my bias in Blackpink, but yeah, so it's just, for some reason Blackpink is really hard for me to find trades or anything for. Most of these actually groups and stuff I find extremely difficult to find trades or anything for, except maybe in Hyphen. I started getting trades for those recently, which is kind of strange. Just out of nowhere, people started trading in Hyphen cards. So that was interesting, but I'm not mad about it. I'm still thinking about maybe getting an A5, getting another A5 binder to do these girl groups, to put them in, just because I don't know. I do want to collect Le Seraphim, so that's where I'm at with that. Nowhere. But yeah, so that is the girl groups. How sad. It makes me so sad, but I'm also not too stressed about getting anybody's cards, you know? Why is there a blank spot up there? Oh, I traded. Okay, I traded. I did a trade. That's why. All right, so boy groups. I felt like I had more girl group cards. Okay, so this is my binder with GOT7 in it. And I just decided to put these cards in this binder. Well, I put GOT7 in this binder because I was putting these in there, so. But, so Mirai is the group that I am thinking I'm not going to collect anymore. I haven't, so I didn't buy the album for their last comeback. I didn't buy the album at all. And then I didn't buy, well, I guess they had 2 comebacks because they had their holiday single, Snow Prince, which is very, very cute. I love it, but I didn't buy it. I don't know if I want to collect them anymore. I didn't finish any of the albums because they're kind of a newer group, and so people didn't really trade, and I didn't want to buy 50,000 albums for them. So I don't know, and I keep going back and forth about who's my bias. So this is not all the way in. My first bias was Sho, and then it's been Dohyun ever since, but Jinhyuk is in my bias line, so my bias line are literally Hyung line here, these 3. But I'm wondering if I just want to collect like Jinhyuk, maybe? I don't know if I want to collect any members or not. But I don't want to get rid of any of the cards, which is the problem. I mean, I would trade for any of those 3, but I just don't know. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with this group, so. And I bought a whole other set of albums just to get this card. I was so happy when I pulled it too. Because I was like, it would be pointless. It wouldn't, I want to do this. For me to have bought those albums, because there were no trades. I don't know if people are trading even now. If anyone collects Mirai and any of these cards here. Oh, this is so old too though. Cause like these are all from their first album. I apparently pull Yubin a lot. And Dongpyo. I actually have some stuff up for, oh well, I took it down, but I have a lot of his stuff up for sale. And then next, oh, this video is so all over, I can't even talk. This video is all over the place. I'm so sorry. My life has been chaotic. I'm being chaotic. I hate how that looks. Yeah, I think, no. Okay, anyways, here's Monsta X, which is a group that I was such a casual, well no, I just listened to them, right? I didn't buy any albums or anything. I had no inclination to collect them whatsoever or buy their albums. I finally bought an album, right? I bought The Dreaming. I listened to them for so long and finally decided to buy an album because I was in Target and I saw it and I grabbed it and bought it. And then I was like, oh yeah, I don't want to collect Monsta X or whatever. And these were the cards that came in the album, right? I just want to talk about this. And then this newest comeback, which is absolutely amazing, beautiful, love it, so in love with them, so in love with everything. I bought 5 albums, so I went back to, I think I went to Barnes & Noble and I bought another copy to see if I could get Juhyun, because Juhyun is my bias, and I did, I got Juhyun, which is funny because when I went and got these cards, I was like, oh, let me put them in my binder. Just so you know, I'm gonna start collecting Monsta X. I already bought some older cards too. How thoroughly I'll collect, I don't know. But it was funny because I was like, oh, my bias line before I went and bought the second album is Juhyun, Seungkyun, and Hyungwon, right? Except Hyungwon is now second. I don't know, but so it's funny that I ended up having my what's it called, bias line already from that. So I do have these to put first to set up. Well, those are the cards that'll be on the way, but I do have placeholders for reason. So I joined a group order and I bought a full set so I could get plus one. I bought 5 albums so that I could get a full set of pre-order benefits from MMT. And yeah, because I originally only bought 1 single album. 1. And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Why did I only buy 1? So I messaged the person and I was like, can I add 4 more albums? And okay, I am so sorry. My dogs don't like when there's anyone nearby. But, oh, how do I want to, I don't remember, I don't know how I want to set this up. Oh, wait, hold on. When I get the cards, it won't matter. I'll just put them in however. But, so, yeah. Going to finally commit to collecting Monsta X. How, like I was saying, how thoroughly I will collect them, I'm not sure. We'll see. But So they're set up for the comeback that's already happened. And then we have ATs. The problem with ATs, okay, it's not their problem, it's my problem. I don't remember the order of these albums. This is my problem. ATs, I love ATs, but they are not an alt. So they, Daisy, stop, thank you. So obviously they're not a priority for me. And that is why there are so few cards. But we will see what 2023 brings for all of these collections. And if I continue collecting, if any of these grow, you will not see my J collection grow. I just didn't want to part with this card for an hyphen. It is, he is not my bias like I thought he might be. I'm just glad I decided to keep Sunu's cards because Jungwon and Sunu are my bias officially, but I didn't have an hyphen bias for the longest time, which is why my collection for them is pretty small. But I thought I would want to collect J, and then eventually I was like, no, these are my biases, but I just really like that card a lot. I did get rid of my other J cards, and I have traded my Heesung cards away, so yeah. We are making progress within hyphen a little bit, little by little. I don't know what to do with all that. That's everything. We have got 7 back here. Or JB. These are the only cards of Jin Young that I have. That makes me sad. But so yeah, that that is the mismatched collections, if you can call them collections, that I have to put away. I know this isn't a long video, and I hope to have more videos coming up very soon that are maybe a bit more exciting and maybe a bit more cohesive. I just feel like I feel like I need to catch up with you guys, even though nothing's really happened in my life except a lot of chaos. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you are having a wonderful 2023, and that it is treating you well so far. I hope you're taking care of yourself and treating yourself gently and kindly, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much. Bye.